This is a short tutorial to show you how to read your student's Turnitin report. Go to the calendar section of ManageBack, click on the maroon button to take you to the list of extended essay drafts. Scroll through and find your student. For the sake of the training, I will be Panther Pride. So once you find your student, you're going to click on this middle section that gives the percentage. You should check even if it has a small percentage. So it will load the document viewer first, and then you're going to go on the far left corner and click on Originality Report. This will highlight the areas that are matching things on the internet. So as you can see, when we start off, it's matching some things to other student papers at International School Bangkok, but that's simply the title. So it'll match some things that we aren't going to be worried about. This first section shows you what a patchwork paraphrase might look like in a student paper, where clearly they've taken the ideas from somewhere else, but they've tried to put it in their own words. This would be considered plagiarism, primarily because they haven't done a good job of paraphrasing, and the student here has not included the in-text citation. The second bit here shows you an example of what it would look like if a student has taken a direct quote and copied it word for word. Again, this would also be considered plagiarism because the student has not included quotation marks, and they have also not included an in-text citation. Of course, there will be portions of a research paper that will be direct quotes. In most research papers, we usually think about 10%. In some cases, this could be higher. If 10% matches, but it's clearly paraphrased work that has an in-text citation, or direct quotes in quotation marks with in-text citation, that is fine. So look for about 10, upwards of 20% being direct quotes. Students should be asked to revise any patchwork paraphrasing by either putting it into their own words more clearly, which requires them to understand the material quite well, or making it into direct quotes with quotation marks and in-text citations. Both paraphrase sections and direct quotations must have in-text citations. For example, here, this would be a paraphrase with an in-text citation, and below here, I've used a direct quote and then also included the in-text citation. In some cases, material is considered common knowledge, which does not need to be cited. Common knowledge is generally something that appears in 3 or more places. Often, if we're talking about definitions in science, or theories or formulas in mathematics, it is not necessary for students to cite those. But oftentimes for our students, it may be best to err on the side of caution and to cite more often than not. If you'd like to share the PDF document of the Originality Report with your students, simply click on this box here where it says Print and Download. You can download a PDF copy of the current view, save it to your desktop, and then email it to your student. Please let me know if you have any questions.